There's been a lot of talk about if Tyson Fury vs. Francis Ngannou was a success. The numbers have come out from Dave Meltzer, and he said that Fury vs. Ngannou generated extremely low pay-per-view numbers. 11,500 US TV pay-per-views and 56,000 ESPN streams. For the United States, this would put those numbers lower than any other UFC pay-per-view event. Lower than all of them, even lower than some AEW pro wrestling pay-per-view events. Now, speculation as to why it flopped on US pay-per-view numbers could be many different things here. Number one, there was no belt on the line, there was nothing at stake with the fight, other than the undefeated record of Tyson Fury, but with that being at stake here, nobody believed he was going to lose. Nobody believed Francis Ngannou was going to do anything to Fury, and he was just going to get destroyed by Tyson. So with the competitiveness of the fight, it looked like a lot of people, at least on the West, maybe did not care as much about the fight going into it, but now we care about the fight after it. Another logical reason as to why the pay-per-view numbers didn't do well in the United States was that the fights were in the middle of the day, and it was a long broadcast. It wasn't even that talked about in the United States. I didn't see a lot of people talking about it over here. Maybe in the Middle East, maybe in Asia, maybe in other places around the world, it was talked about a lot more than here. But all I do know is that I didn't hear much about Ngannou versus Fury outside of hardcore fans, of course. So, middle of the day fight, long broadcast, and not too much promotion in the West, so maybe the targeted audience was not too much from the United States. If they were, they would have had the fights at night and promoted it a lot more in the US. But why was it such a big show? Why did it have such a big arena made for the fight? Why were all the celebrities there? Why were there musical performances? It looked like a lot of money got put into this. The thing I don't know though is, I don't know if the people behind that Saudi Arabia show even care about pay-per-view buys. A lot of things are kind of strange because it looks like they operate in a different way. For an example, Ngannou got $10 million. Fury probably got even more. You had all the celebrities there. You had a big arena, musical performances, a lot of money dumped on the show. And not only that, you look at the Saudi Pro League, right? For people that don't know much about football or soccer, the Saudi Pro League is getting massive, right? They're getting big players to participate in it, like Cristiano Ronaldo, Neymar, Karim Benzema, huge football players that get paid 8 to 9 figures a year, and they're playing for their pro league. There's something else going on here that it seems like us fans just don't know, and I think at the end of the day, perhaps over pay-per-view buys, the people over there that are running the show care more about the buzz after the fight over the pay-per-view numbers. Better marketing, maybe moving into the future as they become a big powerhouse in sports. After all of this, after the numbers are known, why do they come back to Francis Ngannou again? Right? They want to have another fight in December with Ngannou. There has to be something else they're getting from this. Are pay-per-view numbers the only way these guys are going to make a profit? What about the streaming services that want to be able to air that fight? How much do they have to pay for it? The tickets for the arena, the gate, and all of that stuff. There's a lot of money getting thrown around for sporting events over there in Saudi Arabia in the past few years. They may have developed a new kind of system, or they don't care if these events make any money for them. Maybe there's something else they're going after here. And it could be something long-term because Tyson Fury vs. Francis Ngannou got more buzz after the fight than it did before it. Before the fight even happened, most people believed it was going to be a one-sided domination. That could have been a main reason as to why so many people did not even watch the fight. But after knowing that it was not a one-sided affair, and it was actually an historical moment for combat sports, maybe the rematch, if they want to put that together down the road, would sell massive numbers. But who really knows? I mean, they had the fight in the middle of the day. It was a long, drawn-out broadcast. At least in the West, it did not seem like it got that much promotion over here. And the fact that it didn't get that much promotion on the West, it could be that they were not looking to make money from the West. Maybe there was something else they were looking for here. But I don't really know. I'm not into the business of that. I'm just happy the fighters got paid. Even they said on the broadcast, $10 million to fight Tyson Fury in one single fight, which is a success in a fan's perspective, right? Do the people behind the scenes have that much money to throw around that they're a risk? Is it really a risk when you're worth billions, even trillions of dollars? Is it really a risk throwing around 8 to 9 figures for an event? I don't really know. At the end of the day, I don't really care. As long as Ngannou and Fury got paid and we get to watch a historical moment.